Hey everyone, it's Neptorka here, back for another reaction video. We have the Wuthering Waves version 2.4 preview special broadcast. I'm hyped for this. I think we all know what's coming in terms of characters. We'll have to see how good this broadcast is. The anniversary broadcast was really bad. I said it in the broadcast, and I'll say it here. There's just too much yapping, too much cheesy cringe stuff throughout the entire thing. One of the things that Wuthering Waves, oh my goodness. One of the things that Wuthering Waves has always done really well is had short, to the point broadcasts and previews of their patches. Let's hope they depart from the Hoyo version of telling us the next patch and more towards, you know, what they were used to. That's going to be my main request for this patch, for this preview. Let's see what happened. If I have to like look to my side and whatnot, it's just I gotta make sure that my dog, my puppy, is not she's not eating something she should. All right, let's get to it. Let's skip ahead. What do we have? All right, this is already a good start. It's gonna be like 45 minutes. Okay.
各位朋友们，晚上好，我是霸王。
Okay, we don't have to.
Hello， 大家好，我是策划西飞，欢迎收看明朝2.4版本前瞻通讯。
We'll see if I was right about the fact that it seems like they're going from Italian Renaissance in Renacita to like Roman Italian
我们身后的
gladiators.
场景呢，并非是拉古纳，而我们来到这里也是有原因的。
那说来听听。
在告别因白拉多、救下卡提西亚之后，我们在朝生庆典中和公民者团子们一起战胜了闹腾的布大王，跟赞尼一起解决了黑街里的纠纷。我们还和夏空一同找到了埋藏在黄金之歌背后的秘密。但是就在最近，卡提西亚突然失踪了，而它的频率飘往了七丘的方向，也就是我们身后的大决斗场的所在地。
七丘。 我记得在拉古纳听人提到过，七丘也是林纳西塔的一个城邦，难不成是七丘的人
？Sorry，
到过七丘也是林纳西塔的一个城邦，难不成是七丘的人把卡蒂夏抓走了？
具体的情况还是要到七丘才能够调查清楚。
但我们在七丘人生地不熟，找起来会不会有些困难？
别担心，现在的漂泊者和卡提西亚身上都有着岁主因白拉多的频率。 借助着这种同频的联系，身上都有着岁主因白拉多的频率。借助着这种同频的联系，即使卡提西亚被卷入了远处的纷争，漂泊者也能够通过这种感应找到卡提西亚所在的方向。
那漂泊者有没有在七丘感应到什么卡提西亚有关的线索呢？
当然了，我们在感应卡提西亚的所在的时候，就看到了一幅十分奇妙的场景。卡提西亚曾在七丘和一个狮鹫模样的深海战斗过。 而这个深海就是被当地人视作守护兽的荣耀狮象。只有赢得七丘当地最大的深海竞技比赛——七丘决斗冠军赛，才有机会与之进行接触。
So this is like HSR 2.4.
七丘决斗冠军赛是七丘当地的知名决斗大赛。七丘常年受到黑潮威胁，人们需要接受战斗训练，抵御入侵。因此，七丘成为了一个尚武之都。他们崇拜英雄而非神明。
也就是说，七丘人没有对于岁主的信仰。
是的，虽然七丘和拉古纳都是里纳西塔的城邦，也都由岁主的引导建立了家园。 但信仰的分歧还是让两座城邦分道扬镳，各自发展了。比起拉古纳，七丘对外界的态度更加开放、自由。决斗大赛也成为了七丘的支柱产业之一，有很多其他地区的旅客会在比赛期间前往观赛。在七丘决斗冠军赛里，决斗士需要两组队与他们的深海伙伴共同上阵战斗。
那我们想要调查卡蒂西亚相关的线索。 岂不是只能先参加比赛，在我们赢得比赛冠军的时候，我们就能接触到荣耀狮象？
没错，在七丘我们会邂逅一位当地的竞技选手路帕，他似乎因为某些原因退出了原本已经声名远扬的队伍繁支队，现在正在寻觅新的队友。
我们漂泊者这么
Okay,
强，
so
不就是
it's
最
definitely
好
in
的
this
竞
time
技
period.
伙
They're
伴
just
呢？
taking
是啊，
elements
路帕
from
想
like
要参赛
ancient，
而
Rome.
我们想要通过冠军赛找到卡地西亚的线索。
Okay, that's cool.
那么和路帕合作就是最合适的选择。不过啊，七丘这座城市似乎还有不少值得深究的地方。
那这些就要等各位漂泊者们自己去探索了。
Right now,
现在
this is
让我
already
们先看看
feeling like
2.4
a
版本
1.3
精致
type
欢呼之
patch.
名的版本 PV，一起开启
If
七
last
修
patch
之
was
旅吧。
1.2, this is like a 1.3 patch.
She's missing. I'm looking for her.
What's the other voice? Oh, is it both Rover and Rover? That's probably what it was. Dude, this place looks sick. Hell yeah. Oh, wow, this place looks awesome.
Septimont, strength and power go hand in hand.
Was that Lupa's voice
Yeagon
actress?
isn't just an event. It's the training ground nobles and commoners alike have to fight in.
You all know well that gladiatorial combat is the lifeblood of our ancient and mighty
Hello.
warriors. May your courage honor Septimont and prove your loyalty to its spirit.
Let Aegon begin!
This sword shall follow your will.
She's in it? Or are they just doing that for... Are they just doing that to show her
You
abilities?
won't escape. Heavens, descend! True form revealed. at
Oh, that's
last.
such a cool way to introduce.
Quietus. Face your destruction.
Oh, she looks good.
Tides, rise and crash.
I gotta say,
Furious tides, split the heavens.
someone needs to get upset at them for
You the one
how
who
they
summoned this
recorded
flame.
this.
I don't care what you do off the field, but in the arena, fairness isn't negotiable. Caught you now.
Man, this music is absolutely killer.
With me to victory. Die, evil.
That looks cool.
Glory is upon us. I'm joining your
Ooh, I love that. The whole it's like the Cuckoo Lane from Fate.
That gladiator girl will be the harbinger of the dark tidings settlement.
You plotted this tragedy.
Oh, this that little fucker. Hate that guy.
That blessed maiden from the tower, but deeply interwoven in the fate he has spun.
Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength.
I hate this little
A
asshole.
person's nature is like two sides of a coin.
The stupid little poet. Ooh, that looks good.
Surely you know you alone cannot undo my skill.
Righteous. At the end of the
Damn,
story.
that looks awesome. Holy shit.
这事态看起来完全不是单纯的竞技赛事啊，似乎卡地夏面对的七丘和漂泊者所在的七丘有很大的不同。
啊
而且刚刚 PV 里说路帕会引发黑潮，又是什么意思？明是在七丘也在谋划着一些什么吗？
具体的来龙去
Since
脉，
they
等
failed
漂
in
泊者们
Ragunna
完成2.4版本的潮汐任务就能明白了。在2.4版本中，黎纳西塔将开放全新地块七丘。同时，我们还将根据版本时间推移，以章节为单位，分别在
Two main
6月
quests
12日、7月3日
July 12th, July-
开放
okay,
潮汐
okay.
任务第2章第5幕《荣耀暗面》，以及潮汐任务第2章第6幕《燃烧的心》。 在荣耀暗面中，
Why do it in
漂
two
泊者
parts?
会首次踏入气球，
Just do it all in
并在
one
夺
part.
冠的过程中逐渐寻觅卡提西亚留下的踪迹。而在燃烧的心中，路帕将在漂泊者的帮助下找到这次故事背后的始作俑者。2.4 版本即将上线的2幕剧情都同样包含了精彩的内容与演出，希望漂泊者们能够好好享受气球跌宕起伏的故事。
气球区域隐藏的秘密也即将在2.4版本揭开，卡迪西亚也会在故事的末尾等待着各位漂泊者的到来。既然这样，我们就先来介绍一下即将在2.4版本中正式登场的新共鸣者，也就是拉古纳曾经的圣女卡提西亚吧。
That was cool. She is the most wanted resonator I've had since Gen C.
哇，竟然同时出现了卡迪西亚和弗鲁德利斯形态，那我猜这次弗鲁德利斯也会加入我们的队伍。
哎，你抓住了重点，没错，卡提西亚拥有长时间使用弗鲁德利斯形态的能力哦。相信大家都已经发现，我们所处的场景发生了变化。
这里感觉有些昏暗、冷飕飕的。
没错，这个场景和卡提西亚在七丘的经历息息相关。
Okay, so
在
it's
这
like
里，
two
漂泊者们也能感受到
shards.
卡提西亚的频率。
Different
相
world.
信大家对卡提西亚相当熟悉了。他在埃格拉小镇长大，从小憧憬着骑士传说。他勇敢而坚毅，即便被困于黑潮之中，也从未放弃过抗争，放弃过希望。但他有时候又天真烂漫，显得有点小任性。
确实，听说卡迪西亚被困在神学院的时候，
有点小任性，放弃过希望，但他有时候
She
又
could be
天真烂
innocent,
漫，
carefree,
显得有点小
while
任性。
a bit stubborn
确
at
实
times. Yep.
听说卡迪西亚被困在神学院的时候，还会给自己做一些手偶，表演骑士卡迪西亚大战邪恶名士的小舞台剧，消磨独自一人度过的时间呢。
没错，大家还记不记得卡提西亚被英白拉多救下后和漂泊者提过的目标吗？为了变得更强，让自己能够超过漂泊者，他正以骑士的身份在黎纳西塔四处游历，磨砺自己。而他的战斗方式也非常具有卡提西亚的特色。卡提西亚是一位5星气动属性共鸣者，使用的武器是驯刀。他是一位拥有双形态切换能力的主力输出角色。他能利用风蚀效应提升自身伤害，并掌控风蚀效应。在战斗中，他会借助3把剑的力量对敌人进行攻击，部分技能还能为目标施加风蚀效应。
哦，这3把剑难道就是之前剧情中出现过的铁尔芬、奥特尔和赫格利吧？这个我熟，弗雷德利斯在揍我的时候，我可没少挨。
相信漂泊者们对这3把剑一定不陌生。当卡提西亚释放常态攻击的最后一段共鸣技能和重击时，会分别在场上留下3种不同的剑之影。而在卡提西亚使用下落攻击的时候，就会吸收剑之影的力量，强化自己的攻击。当卡提西亚释放共鸣解放后，能够变身为弗鲁德利斯的形态。弗鲁德利斯拥有强大的战斗能力，在吸收剑之影的力量后，还能进一步强化自身对风蚀效应的掌控能力。
帅，实在是太帅了！2种形态的卡迪西亚。
I still wish that wasn't black and white, like it
在
was
满
colored
足
all
一
the
定的
way
条件
through.
时，
But
卡提西亚能够
personal
始
decision.
终保持弗鲁德利斯的形态。弗鲁德利斯还拥有一些特殊的能力，作为蜂巢之王，他可以在水面上行走哦。不过，据卡提西亚本人说，在使用弗鲁德利斯的形态的时候，他也会有一些小小的烦恼，比如他的话语和动作都要控制得更加稳重、有气势一些，还挺难的。
即便外形会在使用力量的时候发生改变，但卡迪西亚还是那个卡提西亚。
Nice.
漂泊者可以与不同形态的他在一起，探索索拉里斯的各个角落。在2.4版本中，全新5星驯刀不屈命定之冠也将同步上线。这是一把教会秘传的仪式细剑，纤细枝条般的剑柄延伸出修长的剑刃，通体设计克制而优雅，给人一种神圣洁净的感觉。拔剑后，剑身上还会出现潺潺流动的蓝色气息。
整把剑看起来颜色与他的服饰非常搭配哦，感觉非常合适。
介绍完大家已经很熟悉的卡提西亚了，接下来就介绍我们即将在七丘认识的新共鸣者路帕吧。在2.4版本中，漂泊者们可以和路帕一同组队参与比赛，向决斗比赛的冠军发起冲击。
那就让我们以热烈的掌声和欢呼，请出这位七丘的决斗士，赛场上万众瞩目的新星路帕。
路帕是一名热熔属性的5星共鸣者，使用长刃作为武器。
刚刚的画面里，路帕看起来威风凛凛，他有一把火焰长枪，还有像狼一样的獠牙，甚至还有一条毛茸茸的狼尾巴。
是的，路帕的尾巴是他共鸣能力带来的身体异化。他很喜欢决斗赛事，会对比赛的录像一遍遍复盘，在赛场上的打法也很有爆发感，是七丘决斗赛场上引人瞩目的新星。凭借着自身实力，路帕深受决斗大赛观众们的喜爱。
我记得前面好像有提到，他似乎因为某些原因退出了原本的队伍繁殖队，似乎是因为七丘的部分家族在干扰比赛的正常进行。
喜欢公平竞技的路帕一直对于作弊行为非常不认可，他对赛场有着最纯粹的追求与热爱，享受着竞技本身带来的快乐。作为经验丰富的决斗士，路帕擅长使用一柄特别的长枪，在战斗的过程中灵巧的移动，他还能够在空中对敌人发动攻击。
看来被路帕盯住的目标很难逃脱他的追猎啊！
当路帕发动共鸣技能时，他会向空中跃起。此时，路帕可以发动强化共鸣技能，从空中对敌人进行攻击，并获取特殊能量狼焰。累计狼焰可以通过释放强化重击或者空中攻击获得狼魂。在获得足够的狼魂后，路帕可以释放狼舞的绝艺及。此时，如果切换其他队友上场，路帕便会停留在场上，伺机而动。当队友释放共鸣解放时，路帕便会配合队友共同攻击敌人。
路帕的打法非常团队啊！
没错，当路帕释放共鸣解放后，便能提升狼焰的获取效率。不仅如此，他的共鸣解放还能为队友带来狼的护佑，展开火焰光环，提升队友的伤害。而当队友不慎被击飞的时候，路帕还会帮助队友，让队友自动脱离受击和击飞的状态。
是非常可靠的路帕，相信有了这位可靠的搭档，挑拨者的队伍一定可以打赢冠军赛，获得属于冠军的荣耀勋章。
没错，期待漂泊者和路帕一起在2.4剧情里享受赛场带来的快乐。同时，我们也将推出一把全新的5星长刃。
In order to have a good fusion team, you gotta have all
听说这把
three.
武器是路帕亲手设计的。
没错，决斗士的武器就是决斗士本人的肖像画。路帕亲手设计了这把充满魄力的大剑，作为自己在赛场上的新名片。这把大剑通身燃烧着炽烈的绯红色火焰，剑柄镶嵌着显眼的狼头浮雕，和他本人的战斗风格十分契合。
以上就是对卡迪西亚和路帕的介绍。接下来，就让我们稍事休息一下，给大家送上我们本次前瞻通讯的第一个兑换码。
漂泊者们记得在兑换码的有效期内，在游戏内设置界面进行兑换哦。
Yeah, I always forget. Shadow of Glory. Oh my gosh, can that be a costume? That's a really hot costume. Why would you just show it to us like that? In this animated form.
Official energy drink of the Aegon of Champions. Heart Pour. Fuel the Septimon's pulse.
Devotion. Confrontation. Cooperation. Latest Great Aegon schedule is here. 4 finalists to start their epic showdown. Catch the latest on Great Aegon on screen with Breen. Septimon Great Aegon. Hunt for glory.
Thanks, Gallia.
刚刚播放的这段广告看起来就像七丘的旅游宣传片啊。
没错，七丘的竞技比赛吸引了不少旅客前来观赛。
The way they set up this arena makes me think of
竞技元素的体现。
The Hunger Games.
那么接下来闲话少说，一起来看看全新地区七丘的景色吧。
Okay. Looks pretty good. music is really good so far. This is probably the only part that's bothered me so far. Like, they should have kept to like an ancient style gladiatorial arena. Instead it's like half ancient, half like I'm at an NBA game. That looks creepy. This place looks really cool, man. The music now has a little bit of a Middle Eastern vibe in there.
哇，这一次我们的七丘城建筑看起来非常高大呀。
的确，七丘的主城位于卡皮托山，大部分竞技活动都在山顶的上城区进行，后来逐渐往下城区扩建。而浸没在水中的旧城区已经因为上一次的黑潮爆发而被废弃了。
那我们能不能现在就进七丘城里看看？光是俯瞰七丘，我感觉不太过瘾哦。
那好吧，这就带漂泊者看看七丘城。这里就是七丘城的内部，建筑非常高大。 地板上铺着红毯，周围都是决斗士的雕像，非常有竞技氛围。沿着路往前走，就能看到决斗场了。这个场地就是七丘的奥利多斯大竞技场了。
Oh, that's cool.
是动态电子屏。
That's cool. That it's like right down there.
我已经开始感受到漂泊者在这里拿冠军的氛围了。
往这边路走，可以去七丘人常去的餐厅。这里就是餐厅烈日。 吧台上有各种各样的饮品提供给观赛的观众。听说路帕也喜欢在这里用餐哦。在七丘的街道上，也能经常看到有各种不同的生孩出没。决斗士们会和生孩搭档一起训练，一起参加决斗比赛。
诶，那个电子屏广告上的人是路帕吗？
是的。 路帕是人气高涨的竞技明星选手，所以能够接到一些商品的广告。听说。 这一款叫做隐星的饮品很好喝，路帕也非常喜欢呢。那么七丘城内的场景就先给大家展示到这里了。除了大竞技场和餐厅之外，七丘城内还有七丘浴场和大型酒店。
你提到的七丘大浴场
，Public baths。
无论是观赛者还是参赛者，七丘人都习惯在比赛后去浴场泡泡热水，放松酸痛的肌肉和紧绷的神经。 是很惬意的放松方式呢。七丘的旅游产业如此发达，漂泊者自然也可以来感受一下了。毕竟在经历诸多战斗之后，肌肉酸痛和神经紧绷都是在所难免的。这时候就前往七丘浴场放松放松吧。
那听说在七丘的野外，也时不时会传来神秘的龙啸声。感兴趣的漂泊者们也可以去七丘的野外调查一番哦。
在探索的路途中，有时还会碰到一些阻碍前进的障碍物，而一具来自七丘的古英雄铠便会成为漂泊者的帮手，帮助你斩断前路的障碍。
刚刚好像在城市里面看到了不少路边的小生孩，他们漂浮在空中，好像还有一些奇妙的动作，
是不是还挺可爱的？他们的名字叫做啪嗒，是会为竞技选手加油鼓劲的啦啦队。
What is that？
原来是啦啦队啊！那在漂泊者上台竞技的时候，相信他们会更卖力的加油的吧。
另外，还记得竞技场上盘旋的电子屏吗？仔细看，有一个带鱼模样的深海，是它在为大家提供竞技场上的电子屏显示，可以实时播报赛场上的动态哦。
Wow, what a shitty job, man！
这就是传说中的带鱼屏。
除了有趣的带鱼屏和啦啦队之外，我们也会在七丘遇到各种不同的残像和深海。首先呢，先给大家一起介绍一下都很熟悉的面孔：小翼龙、眼射。 小翼龙、热龙，以及小翼龙湮灭。
Yeah, we've only had 3, right? I thought we
already
had. Oh, I guess it was
熟悉的小翼龙之外，我们还有几
I
种
thought we
全
already
新的
had
生海
Havoc Drake.
它们分别是苦信者的作用、传道者的移形、狡恶、
They do all these cool echoes, but no one's gonna use them over
此外，
freaking
七丘地区
the
还有一
main
些比较有
ones.
特色的敌人。在七丘有许多游荡的决斗士，当他们进入战斗之后，还会换来自己的深海伙伴，与深海共同进行战斗。另外，
Oh, that's
我们在
actually
七
kinda
丘
cool.
还将面对新的敌人——荣耀狮象。传说他守护着七丘主城，通常只会在大决斗赛上出现。能得到他的认可，是所有七丘人都渴望的至高荣耀。此外，在故事的尾声，我们还会与一个名叫荣光的灰烬的敌人进行战斗。他的战斗技巧也非常娴熟，很有压迫力。
是会在七丘决斗冠军赛的决赛中再和他们进行战斗吗？
这就要等漂泊者进入剧情后再体验一下了。同时，在 2.4 版本还会推出2个新的深海和鸣效果，分别是愿带荣光之旅与奔狼燎原之焰。愿带荣光之旅能让佩戴的公民者攻击存在分时效应的敌人时，为公民者提
Sorry,
升暴击
all
与
that
系统伤害
arrow
加成。
erosion gear
而
you
奔狼燎原之焰
farmed
则能为
not
公民者的公民解
usable.
放伤害提供额外的加成。
希望七丘地区的新深海以及新的
I want to
套
see if
装
the
能
big
给漂泊者
content
们带来
creators
新的
talk
体验
about that. That's
接下
dog
来
shit.
为大家带来本次前瞻的第2个兑换码，希望各位漂泊者们能够及时上线兑换并领取哦。
Like the other big Wuwa content creators that shit on everything any other game does. Getting specific sets or having to farm specific sets just because a new character comes out is something that they would shit on for Genshin. 100%. I bet you they don't say a word. They'll probably be like, wow, that's so cool, man.
Countless echoes, limitless tactics. Join Peaks of Prestige, a great Aegon for echoes.
That sounds
Glory
like a
calls, and the
really-
arena awaits.
That sounds like a really bad gacha game advertisement.
Aegon merch drop. Available now.
Okay. I don't know what you're referring to when you say what did they
Henley's,
boost again.
official retailers of the Aegon of Champions merchandise. Order now and get
I
the
like
best
these little
mix of
ads.
Septimont.
I think it's cool.
欢迎回来。
大家好，我是大家的新朋友策划阿凯。接下来我会和霸王一起给大家介绍 2.4 版本的相
All
关
right,
活动
let's
及
see.
优化安排
See。what we get.
话不多说，阿凯，赶紧跟大家讲一下2.4版本具体都有什么样的活动和优化吧。
好的，让我们先把目光放在我们2位新共鸣者身上吧。在 2.4 版本中，我们将开启5星共鸣者卡提西亚
I
的
don't
活动
know.
换取，却也在蜂巢
I
后
don't
侵
know
入
why they want us
李
to
纳西
farm
塔
again.
过去的圣女，现在的流浪骑士
Okay,
以及属于你的剑
must pull
卡
for
提
me.
西亚将成为大家的同行者。武器不屈命定之冠的活动换取
And
也
it's
将
gonna
同
be really
期
hard
开启
not to pull for
而在
this
卡蒂西亚的
weapon
活动
if I
换取
really like
却
her.
在蜂巢后侵入结束后，将开启我们的七丘竞技明星选手漂泊者的好搭档，全新的共鸣者路帕的活动换取胜利。
I'm a
为我
little
喝彩
concerned about
当
this
然
unit.
武器焰痕的活动换取也
I
将
feel
同
like
期开启。
it's gonna be
介绍完
required
新
you
共鸣者，
to
是不
like
是还
it's
有
gonna
一
be
些
like the
重
most
要的内容
premium
要介
team
绍啊
needed. I could be wrong,
天气已经这么热了
but we'll see.
之前说好的夏日服饰，是不是该给大家带来一些新消息了？
好嘞，在 2.4 版本中，长离的特别定制系列服饰、桂枝宁服以及克莱塔的特别定制服饰夏日旖旎将会上架商城。获取长离、克莱塔的特别定制服饰，可解锁换上了全新服饰的共鸣者头像。在 2.4 版本，商城还将上架全新深海幻影套装，典藏幻影金辉黎明。
Okay.
购买后可获取滑翔幻影
New gliders.
金辉黎明。
This is how you. This is a good monetization. Like I know some people will bitch and whine about this, which is stupid. This is such a good
除了咱们
monetization
新共鸣者和
thing.
新服饰外，
Skins and so
还有
forth.
一
This is what
点
Guild
我
Wars
觉
2
得
did
各
to
位
make
一定
bank.
很关心。
哦，哪一点？
深海，林纳西坦是深海之国，我想漂泊者们肯定很期待更多的深海玩法。那在七丘有没有等待着我们的新内容？
当然有了，在七丘有一个名为《荣耀之丘》的深海决斗游戏，可以通过终端远程控制深海的排兵布阵，与七丘的决斗家们进行深海战斗。据说很多人以传说中的巅峰决斗者称号为目标，
man
踏上了挑战强者的旅途。
也就是说， 我们在2.4版本也可以成为决斗
So
家喽。
stick,
是的
like yeah.
2.4版本将开启活动，
Dude,
激斗
come on.
向着荣耀之秋，漂泊者们可以参加活动，组建属于自己的深
I
海队
don't
伍。
play
在
Wuthering
活动中
Waves，
大家可以使用终端对手中的深海
Oh my
进行布阵与升级。每只深海都有自己独特
Oh
的战斗方式，
no
而作为队伍核心的深海，则需要满足一定条件才能在战场中出战。另外，漂泊者可以通过选择不同的角色策略，对战局的走势施加影响哦。组成自己喜欢的深海队伍后，漂泊者还能挑战七丘当地的决斗家，与他们进行荣耀对决，获取荣誉勋章，进一步增加自身的战斗力，解锁更多的奖励。
I'm so
参与活
sick
动
of these
可以获得
card
新生奖励、深海
mini games and so
意象区域
forth.
布偶以及深海
Dude,
幻影
just
凯
stop.
旋时刻。组建属于自己的深海小队，收集荣誉勋章，成为七丘最强的决斗家吧。
So
是的
stupid.
哎，阿凯，七丘人除了决斗冠军赛和
Okay,
深海
yes,
竞技
please
游
give me
戏荣
some
耀之
real
秋之外
events.
还有其他的竞技形式吗？当然有啦。
I mean,
你看
it's
七
no
丘的
different
城
than what we
区
just
是不是
had,
像一
the
个巨大
stupid
的竞技场？
cube
在完成尝试
event.
任务第2章第6幕燃烧的心后，大家就可以参与
Okay,
全新
new
的区域活动
story is
惊
not
喜
an
部落
event.
哦，是在七丘城区里面开展的竞技比赛吗？它和决斗比赛稍有不同，它是七丘官方开展的具备挑战性的模拟狩猎活动。有挑战性，那我就来兴趣了。如何有挑战性呢？惊奇部落活动开启后，七丘的上下城区会被划分为几块不同的区域，每一块区域都树立着大大小小的旗帜。完成战斗或者探索区域里的旗帜，就能提升历练等级，从而提高共赢者
Okay,
战斗能力。
this looks
其中
cool.
每个区域都会有一个核心旗帜，由十分强大的敌人进行守护。漂泊者们只要攻占了核心旗帜，
There we
便
go.
可以占领整片区域，
I
并
want to
获得
see
对应的
something
奖
like
励了。
this.
每个区域的
This
战斗
looks
难度
interesting.
均不相同，上城区的战斗会比下城区更高一些。那除了占领非核心旗帜、提高等级、获取增益之外，我们还有什么战胜敌人的特殊方式吗？当公民者在战斗中进行闪避反击、逆势回击等操作技巧，就能获取额外的战斗增益，提升即时战斗能力，让漂泊者
Okay.
越战越勇哦。另外
Okay,
提
that
升区
actually
域
looks
占领度
interesting.
漂泊者
Good
可以
job.
获取新生、意象幽灵火等奖励。在2.4版本结束后，没有完成惊奇部落挑战赛的漂泊者，依然可以继续通过常驻活动界面
Okay, good.
了解活动的相关信息。那还等什么呢？我现在就要用我的实力去占领整个七丘。不过你说，漂泊者能在完全不提升历练等级的情况下，直接去挑战最高难度的惊奇战斗吗？如果能确保无伤的话，或许会有机会哦。我非常期待各位漂泊者的挑战哦。说到七丘城区，阿凯，这次新地块七丘
You know, one thing that they could take from Genshin that is really good are the events where you put modifiers that restrict yourself
永恒之丘区域探索活动。漂泊者们
or
在完
buff
成
the
七丘
enemies.
的各
Like
类
that's
探索任
always
务后，
an
就能获取
absolute
新生、
banger event.
养成材料等相关奖励。其次，大家可以参与占领追衡活动，在高低落差极大的七丘城区里进行穿梭，留下自己的足迹。
Okay.
最后，我们也再次追加开放了行旅图集七丘现实探索度活动，将七丘区域的探索度提升至对应
Yeah, I
要
know.
求，
I'd
可
like
获
more
得
of it.
新生等奖励。希望建筑宏伟、
It's
充
really
满
good.
竞技活力的七丘
No,
给
no,
大
no.
家带来
I
不一样的
it's just
探索体验。话说
like
回来
I see it like almost
最
every
近
patch
你有
now
听
in
说
Genshin.
我们的
I
老
think
朋
they
友
should
马季的
they should
新
do
招
the
是吗
same. They
他
should
又遇到什么麻烦了？说来听听。
keep doing it.
似乎转到乌乌流总部后，总部对他的业务并不太看好呢。还说只给他最后一次机会，不然就要直接停掉乌乌邮
That's
递的
because
兑
Lolo
换业务。
Logistics is such a
虽然这小
lazy,
子鬼点
boring
子多
event.
但他组织的服务确实很
And
方
they
便，
keep doing
也
it
给我们
over
带
and
来
over
了不
again.
少报酬。要是业务被砍掉，那还是非常可惜的呀。所以这次也拜托漂泊者们来帮忙了，参与乌乌企划重宴活动，完成相
Oh,
关
it's
任
even
务，
worse
即可获得
now.
乌乌邮
It's
币，
back to the
获取
wheel.
新生、换生文等奖励。除了新的探索度活动之外，我们也新增了一些漂泊者们喜欢的战斗内容。首先是全息挑战凯尔比，原来是他。
I don't like holograms.
优夜幻梦任务的漂泊者们一定对这个
But I guess that's just me.
特别的敌人有深刻
Like
的
I
印象。
from what I know,
想要再次与凯尔比战斗的漂泊者一定要来试试哦。而另外一个战斗活动就是新的危机挑战活动 区域微局
I don't know.
稳
I'm
度超
just
越
not a huge fan of
这
it.
次小机器人库卡基游
This
历了
is this is
尼
what I
纳
was
西
just
塔和
talking
西
about,
周
isn't
为
it?
大家模拟出了更加强大
Yeah.
的敌人。
This is the one
在
where
这
you
次
can
活
like
动中
change
各位
things.
漂泊者们还有机会看到乌龟的谬误和潦
Oh,
倒之气，同
that's
时在
actually
场上
cool.
出现的
Taking
场
two
景，
bosses on at
看
a
起来
time.
就非常有压迫感。当然，我们也提供了更多的适用角色及配对，并且增加了每次战斗中可装配的支援模组数量。
It's partially
每次
like
战
it.
斗都可以装配2种支援模组，让大家可以更加畅快地战
It's
胜敌人。
because it's
此外
they
在这次活动中
because they
我们还
advertise
额外
it
添加一
as
些
an
极具
event
挑战性，需
when
要
it's
完
not
成
really an
其他
event.
所有词条以后才能解锁的特殊复合模组，它们会让战斗难度急剧增加。喜欢挑战的漂泊者们不要错过哦！在上次的区域微局原型解算中，漂泊者们达到一定的复合等级就能拿到帅气的称号。我们这次还会有的吧？包的。
It's like when we used to roast Genshin for like
只要完成一定复合等级的挑
doing
战，
the
就能获取
triple
全新称号
the
区域的
triple
临界点
rewards, and they would always advertise that as like
那么接下
a
来
big
就进入
event.
系
Like
统优化
no,
内
you
容
do
的
it
介绍
every time. That's
哎
stupid.
不知道大家是否还记得我们拍照系统中的滤镜功能？这个我知道，可以调整滤镜长度
yes.
方便的对画面进行氛围调色。
The
这个系统
the
推出
update
拍照页面
we've
后
all
就不
been
能再使
waiting
用了
for is a
实
filter
在是有
mode
点
on
遗
our
憾。
camera
哎，
in
那
our
这
make
次我们
believe
就来
game.
弥补这个遗憾。2.4版本更新后，漂泊者们打开设置页面，就能在图像设置里找到全局滤镜功能。
Oh
选择喜
yeah,
欢的滤镜
oh
调整
definitely.
合适滤镜强度，并应用之后，
This
就能
is
对
the,
全部
this
画
is
面
the
应用滤
update
镜效
I've
果
been waiting
没
for.
错，将这次更新的全局滤镜功能
Absolutely
与全局亮度、对比度
Finally
等调整功能叠加使用
Fixed
还能调
The
整出更
game's
多不同的
fixed
效果哦。各位漂泊者们一定要试试看呐！我们也在持续优化开放世界场景的细节交互表现。比如，当漂泊者行走在气球的落叶之上，或者在落叶上进行攻击，都会有
Okay
对应的交互表现。再
That
比如
looks，
当漂
pretty
泊者
bad,
贴近
actually
水面翱翔时，水面也
Okay,
会
that
出现
looks
被
good.
激起水花的
The
交互效
leaves
果。
was pretty bad.
我们希望这些优化能给
Just
交互
just
表
look
中
at
的
these
落叶之
leaves.
上，
They're just
或者
like
在落叶上进行攻击，都会有
look
对
at
应的
these.
交互
They're
表
like,
现。
what do I
再
do?
比如
I'm
当
just
漂泊者
supposed to
贴上
move.
进行攻击，都会有
Look at
对
this
应的
one.
交互表现。再比如，当
It's
漂
going
泊者
up, down,
贴
up,
近水
down,
面
up,
翱
down.
翔时，水面也会出现被激起水花的交互效果。
The ripple
我
stuff
们
does
希
look
望
good.
这些优化能给漂泊者们带来更好的体验。此外，在这个版本，我们还对快速体验 2.0 版本剧情功能进行了优化。在漂泊者首次跟随任务流程激活荆州的中枢信标时，即可解锁活动前往林纳西塔。在2.4版本，我们还会上线剧情专注模式。
I feel like that's a
漂泊者们在
band-aid.
进
When
入
games
专注
do
模式
that,
后
that's a
角色
band-aid.
与场景将再也不会被其他任务占
Fast
用，
tracking.
不会被其
It's
他
a
任务打
band-aid
断
to
路
deal
程
with
的
the fact
潮
that
汐
they
任
have
务
trouble
进程
getting
了
new。people in.
另外，我们还将在游戏内上线攻略站。以后漂泊者们在培养共鸣者时候，就可以直接在游戏内打开攻略站，寻找对应的攻略啦。攻略站页面会发布创作者们的角色攻略以及养成建议、配对思路等内容，从各个方面
I
为
also
漂泊者
hate
提供
this.
所需
I
要的
hate
参
it
考
when。they do this too.
太好了，
Like
这样以后
it's
想要
not
寻找
hard for
养
me
成
to
攻略的
look
时候就可以
online.
直接在游戏内进行
We
搜
have
索
the internet.
最后，为了庆祝七丘决斗冠军赛的题目，在2.4版本
Okay,
开启后，
cool.
我们将通过邮件为各位漂泊者送
Good
上
job.
10个福金波纹奖励，希望漂泊者们能享受这场七丘最大的决斗盛世。
游戏内的活动讲完了，这个版本还有没有什么？
Notice how I wasn't like 10 pulls. Okay, that's because this is like normal for gacha games to like do this. I can't tell you how many times Nikkei is like, dude, we just hit like 2.573 million subscribers. Here's 20 polls. Like, and Nikkei is not struggling for money. So this is just normal for games.
其他的活动可以和各位漂泊者们分享吗？有的，各位喜欢且关注二创的漂泊者们是否还记得，今年年初的索拉逐星舞台呢？来自全世界的创作者们为各位带来了一场节目丰富的二创盛宴。在2.4版本期间，我们将会为漂泊者们带来全新的同人创作节目《索拉滨海轶事》。节目目前在积极的筹备中。
What are
具体
the
的播出
rewards?
信息和平台，
Like
请各
all
位
I
漂泊者
care
们
about are the
多多留意
rewards are
后续的
insane.
社媒信息。哎，阿凯
Like
我们这次
200,000 asteroids. Like, I'm not going to participate, but if you want free advertising, you better shell out the fucking big bucks. Like, that's just good business.
接下来为大家送上本次前瞻通讯的最后一个兑换码，大家记得及时进入游戏兑换领取哦。
Final redemption code.
好，那么以上就是2.4版本轻质欢呼之冕前瞻通讯的全部内容。
Okay.
卡提西亚和路帕都在七丘等待着你的到来。
那么漂泊者们，我们6月12日在七丘的大竞技场等待。
Dude, whoever's at the top here, right here, they're like slaughtering.
不见不散，拜拜。
They're like 10-0, and then the other people are getting their ass handed to them. What's next? I hate this fucker.
Allow me to share with you a tale of struggle by a people born of and fated to perish in
I can't wait to kill him.
In the land of glory, where every soul pines for lasting victory, one truth lies forgotten.
She looks good.
The flame of glory burns, the deeper their shadows grow.
I wonder if that's going to be an important character, or it's just going to be generic gladiator girl is sad.
Lost in the tides of reveries. Pulled in by nostalgic music of homeland.
Oh, do we get some like little nuggets of Frolova's history? Oh my gosh, this girl. She's the next must pull for me. Also this one too. Like, good lord, I'm so screwed.
As doom looms over Renacita,
Frolova is an easy skip for me. I don't care about her.
Slowly, they join the crowd.
Whoa, who's this?
Toward the kingdom rising in the
is this
dark
like
waves.
Yelan? Yelan, is that you?
You're curious as to how it all ends. Of that I have no knowledge.
Hey, get rid of this guy. I just want this guy to die. He's a loser. Maybe she was manipulated by poet dude.
Are ever doomed to bear its curse.
Okay. Is that it? Is there more? Looks like there's more. Okay, so what is this? Is this like a flying groundhog with a helmet? It's pretty cool. And what's with this swagger on these other ones? I love it. You're just like the Hulk. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I'm so busy focused on these like groundhogs or whatever that I don't notice when they change positions. These guys are awesome. These better be echoes that we can fight out in the world. All right, let's take a look. Okay, this chick looks awesome. Great sword. Okay. She looks like Athena. I'm sorry, this girl, this is the one. This one's for me. Oh my gosh. She's hot. Oh my goodness. Okay, Frolova. Please don't be this order, because then I'm screwed. Holy shit. He looks actually pretty clean. What are we getting? Are we getting, is the girl getting isekai'd to us? That looks good, but that also looks like a... Okay. Hey, that... Okay. So, thoughts. I know I sounded pretty critical throughout it, but this looks like a good patch. And this music, by the way, is so freaking good. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. So, first things first, the one thing that I said at the very beginning of this is... I wanted this to be a... Like, go back to their roots in terms of being a good special program. Because the last special program was dog shit. It was so bad. Because they just kept trying to do all the cutesy, cringy things that Genshin does. And no one likes that. But Hoyo keeps doing that. And then for some reason, Kuro Games, for some reason, likes to copy the dumbest ideas from the Hoyo side of things. You know, like, let's make this really cool game board for our anniversary, just like HSR did. No, it's stupid. Don't do it. So, I'm glad. It's pretty clear they went away from that. They were like, okay, here's the new zone, here are the new resonators, here are the updates and events. We're done. 40 minutes. That's all I want. That's all I want. In fact, let's see, this ended at 50 minutes and it started at 10, so it's 40-minute update. That's all we want. Like, that's all we want. We don't want all the other asinine, stupid little frivolous stuff. You know, a lot of people out there don't have time to enjoy their games, and you want us to go through this bullshit, you know, just to show us stuff. So I'm glad. Positive one, they already went back and they fixed all that. Other stuff in the game, the trailer looked awesome. Cartethia, of course, looks amazing. I have to pull her. I love her. I'm gonna be tempted to pull for the weapon too, but the problem is that as they showed, there's all those really cool characters that are coming that I need to save up for. With all those new characters coming, that may have just sealed the fate for Lupa though, because like, even though Lupa looks really cool and she looks fun, I'm not really a fan of it. So, you know, we'll see. But that was kind of a bummer. Let's see. What else? Okay. I mentioned this in the game, but this is a personal problem. This isn't something against him. But I don't really like how everything in Septimont is like kind of like ancient Rome themed. And then the stadium has like ticker banners and ribbon banners and like LED lights. It's just kind of weird. That's a personal aesthetic thing. Like, I'm not gonna knock that against Kuro Games, but I think they should have just they should have kept to a theme in terms of this and just been like full blood and glory, kept with the architecture of it. That's a personal thing. That's, you know, I know everyone not everyone is the same with that. So that's just a personal preference. I don't think that's anything bad against it. But otherwise, the rest of the trailer, I just think looks so cool. So really good with that. Both Cartethia and Lupa look really cool. Lupa reminds me of... I'm trying to think. There was a character that was released one time in which it was just wild and all over the place, and it may have been Cheng Li. And I was just like, man, this looks like it's gonna be so much fun. Once again, you don't know until you actually get in game and you see it, but it looks like she's gonna be a lot of fun to play, and I'm gonna struggle with that because like they showed us at the very end, there's some really cool characters coming. In terms of, oh my gosh, okay, let me just say, this needs to be a skin. This needs to be a Lupa skin. Like, do not... This outfit looks really cute. Like, the like, half modern clothes for Lupa. You better add this as a skin. This looks so good. So, I hope they do. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The new zones look good. It looks like it's gonna be pretty big, which is also awesome. So I'm excited. I wonder if there's gonna be stuff in the city, like, that we can, like, do, or is it gonna be more like Raguna, in which it's, you know, it's pretty much all just lively people talking and, you know, not much there. It's probably the latter. Not a huge deal. So, let's see. Moving on. Yeah, see, here's the stadium, and...
原来是啦啦队呀！那在漂泊者上台竞技的时候，相信他们会更卖力的加油。
No, it's not Natlin.
另外，还记得竞技场上盘旋的电子屏吗？仔细看。
So yeah, remove the holographic banners, remove this. Like, the whole city looks like it's from, like, the 700s, but then the stadium looks like it's, from Cyberpunk 2077. It's just, it's I don't know, it's just kind of weird. You know, to be honest, you could, it's almost like, it's like Natlin, you know, like, why do we have a motorcycle in Natlin? You know, why do we have, you know, freaking LED signs and ribbon banners in Septimont? It's just kind of weird to me. So that was pretty cool. The new echoes are really cool. Unfortunately, no one's ever going to use them. I love that we have more dragons. This right here, this needs to be talked about, because I think a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's okay, and so forth. You know, the big streamers are going to, like, pretend that this doesn't exist. They bitch out Genshin every single time they release, like, a new set to go with a specific character. And I agree with them. Like, it's true. It sucks. Every time a new character comes out, they're like, oh, we have this new set that's specifically dedicated to them that you have to pull on. No. You do sets, like, maybe once every 4 patches, and they're supposed to work with several characters, not just one. And here we go. 2 new sets for 2 new characters. Stupid. Why? Okay? I can understand maybe the fire one, because we, like, of the new sets that came out in Renacida, we never got one dealing with fire. Okay? But this one right here, like, this is just a new set for Cartethia, so that you have to farm all over again. It's so stupid, man. Don't put this shit in the game. Stop doing this. Okay? There's no reason for it. You don't release new sets just so that you can have, you know, something for people to farm in game. Like, man, farming is not fun. Okay? It's even less fun when you're having to farm and it's not to, like, keep up with your guild or something. It's to just be relevant. So, huge L right there for the broadcast, and that's probably the biggest L in the broadcast. The new swimsuits look good, except for they didn't really show them. They just showed the same picture that we've already seen before, which is kind of lame. I would have liked to see something. This sucks, man. I'm so sick of card games in a freaking open world game. I'm so sick of it. Man. That has just pissed me off. Like, this isn't an event. Like, this is just a chore. It's not an event, it's a chore. It sucks. I don't want it in the game. Remove it. I've been saying forever, Genshin, take freaking TCG out of the damn game, make it into its own game, and have people play it. That's fine. Don't put it in the game anymore. And, you know, they keep, every time a Genshin broadcast comes up and they're like, we have some updates to Genshin TCG. And I'm like, oh, geez, let's go to sleep. It's garbage time. Yep. And, you know, once again, Kuro Games is like, hey, let's copy this from Genshin. It's like, quit copying the worst ideas from your competitors. It sucks. Yeah, I'm really salty about this. This is just as bad as the cube thing, in my opinion. The cube thing was quirky and fun for about 30 minutes, and then that was it. The rest was a chore, and looks like they're giving us another chore. It sucks. If you cut this out, which most people will because it's garbage, you have, the only event you really have is, let's see, is this. This actually looks really cool, and I'm excited for this. And then I think there is some like exploration quests. Now, because a big new zone is coming, they don't need to be heavy on the events. That's fine. Totally fine. So I'm not really complaining about like the event, like lack of events, or that we didn't get a whole lineup of events. This one looks really cool. The other one looks like trash. Because we have a whole new area to explore. You know, we have a lot to go through. So that's pretty cool. I'm not really bothered by the events. If you're out there and you're upset that maybe there aren't enough events, I think you shouldn't worry about it. Especially since, with the exception of this one, which is just stupid, it's just lazy. We're getting this really cool one where we can take on 2 bosses at the same time, which is awesome. And they also, and one of these combat events. So honestly, they put more events in the game than they really needed for a big patch with lots of stuff. Like, some of these events could have been in the last patch, so that like we could have done something. You know, we could have avoided a lot of drama in the gacha community if the Wuthering Waves content creators just had something to do. But since they didn't have anything to do because the last patch was such garbage, they took to YouTube and just started shitting on every other game than their own. So they probably could have taken some of these events and put them in the last one. We'll see. And the fact that they're releasing 2 stories this patch makes me feel like one of the stories, like the first one with Cartethia, maybe wasn't ready. But then again, it takes place in the new zone, so I don't know. Maybe they had to push things back. I don't know. But yeah, you know, we'll see. But there's gonna be, man, this patch is really jam packed. You know, I don't like the card game, but they're doing their best to make up for the fact that last patch was garbage. Now, the only thing I'll say, the other L of this patch, other than, you know, the new Echo sets, the garbage card game, and the third is, we got these optimizations, man. Sick. I've always wanted camera filters for, in-game. Like, it's just been bothering me, and now I'm really hoping that they put in like the beauty filters and whatnot, because sometimes I feel like Rover doesn't look hot enough, and I hope that they add that in next. Like, that's really important. Don't deal with any of the Echo stuff. I think it's perfectly fine the way it is. I absolutely love having to like switch menus every single time to, you know, unlock the abilities and so forth. It's really good. Like, this was really the most important thing that needed to be added. Not really. I know, being super sarcastic, maybe a little bit too far, but the patch is fine, so I'm not really... Look, I gotta call it out when it's there. I can't just ignore it like other Wuthering Waves content creators will. This is I can't, like, you're like, oh, we have optimizations, and the only optimization you really give is a guide, which people can get online, and filters for the camera, and let's be honest here, the water effects look good, but the leave effects looks terrible. It needs some refining.
比如，当漂泊者行走在气球的落叶之上，或者在落叶上进行攻击，都会有对应的交互表现。再比如，
dancing like no other.
贴近进行攻击，都会有对应的交互表现。再比如，
here, wait,
在落叶上进行攻击，
look at this one right here. There's a triple one right here. Yeah, this thing's going up and down, up and down, up and down.
贴近水面翱翔时，都会有对应。
Not the best showcase. You know, maybe it looks better in other places, but it's not the best showcase here. Overall. Oh, and then last, this is actually probably one of the most exciting portions. Let's look at these characters. Hang on. Okay. Let's look at these. Let's look at these again. Okay, she looks amazing. Looks like we're gonna have a great sword. Total baddie, right here. Oh man, she looks awesome. I can't wait to see gameplay of her. This girl though is the absolute #1 I want. She's got like a shield here of some sort, so she's probably going to be a gun user. Naturally. I mean, just look at Chacona. Man, I hope she's like gauntlets or something. Like, just make the weapon make sense. That's fine. Like, this design though, absolute 10 out of 10. Don't care about Frolova. Not into the emo girls. This guy looks interesting. Unfortunately, since he's a dude, pretty much no one will pull for him except for Galio. We'll see though. This one kind of screams 4-star. And this looks like an isekai. Like, girl got transported from Japan. Is she gonna be like a sword user, or is this like a really elaborate gauntlet? I don't know. She reminds me of someone else. I just can't think of it at the moment. She looks interesting though. This one looks really cool though. And she's gonna be a gun user, so honestly, these two kind of give some 4-star vibes. And, you know, maybe that's what we're getting. We'll see. But overall, I think the patch is such an upgrade from the last one we had. I think it's an upgrade from 2.2. 2.2 was, like, when the version was released, 2.2 was an average-looking patch. The story is what just knocked it out of the park for everyone, and like, I absolutely agree. Like, it was great, and that could very well be the same for this. It's just this patch is more like a 2.0. It's like halfway between 2.0 and 2.4. I think that's what this patch is. It looks fantastic. So besides, you know, some of the gripes that I pointed out. Because if I don't point it out, no one's going to point it out in the Wuthering Waves community. Solid. Absolute solid patch. Let's see. If Renacita was a 10 out of 10. And let's see, 2.3 was like a 2 out of 10. This one is probably I would say an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. It's really close. It's like 8.5 out of 10. So really good patch. Really excited for it. Let's see. We got like what, a week and a half maybe until the patch drops. Week and 3 days or something like that. So I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. Thanks for joining me in this reaction. And well, good luck to all of you guys out there. And I will see you guys in the next one. Neptorka out. See you guys.